You want to make your own Valkyrie 77? Well, in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I made the headpiece and the legs. I'm not going to be going over how I painted it because it's pretty simple. Yellow paint and cover it in purple, and if there's not enough yellow, put yellow on it. If there's too much yellow, then cover it in purple until it looks right, like lightning. That's pretty much how I did it. The first thing you're going to need is a Pteranodon. Now, I got mine at Toys R Us for $27, but I should have gotten it at Walmart for only $20. Unless you don't have a Walmart in your area, then just get it to your local toy store. So let's get on with the build. So, hopefully, last time I tried recording this, it kept focusing on something in the background. I don't know what. These are the pieces you're going to be needing. You're going to need 2 of these, or more like 4 of them, but to make one leg, you're going to need 2 of them. So you're going to need 2 of these, or 4 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these, or 3 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, and 2 of these. So let's start with the more complicated build, the leg. First thing you're going to want to do is take these 2 pieces, put them together like that. Then you're going to take a pole, a Harry Potter wand or something, and if it seems like it kind of jumps a bit, that's because for some reason my recording likes to cut out randomly, because that's how my camera works. I can never record anything for a certain amount of time, like more than 5 minutes for some reason. Next thing you're going to want to take is this little gun piece. This little gun piece. My camera doesn't want to focus on anything. It only wants to focus what's in the non-existent background. So you want to take this gun piece, slap it on like that, and then take this piece. I prefer it as like a heel, but it's also good as, I use it as like but most people might use it as the feet, but I use it as the heel. So, camera once again is focusing on something non-existent. Alright, and then want to take the other claw piece, put it on right about there, move it however you like, and that'll be the tail. So that's one leg right there. This is like the feet or the heel thing. This is like the thigh. That's like the knee. This is the tail back here. Alright, but now let's go on to the simple build and the coolest part of the build, the head. So basically what you want to do is you want to take these 2 pieces, which again it's going to be hard because it's either I have one hand holding my phone or one hand that has to block the background. So you want to take this piece, and then you're going to want to glue these 2 pieces together like that. You're going to want to glue them together like that. Not like that, because that's all sloppy, but I can't get them any closer together for some reason without it focusing on the background. Then you're going to want to take this cheese piece. I call it a cheese piece, but it's really a 1x1 square. What is it focusing on? There, now it only has one thing to focus on, and it's not even going to it's going to focus on something non-existent, which I hate. There's nothing it's focusing on. There we go. So you're going to want to take this and put it on like that. Put it on this piece like so, and then you're going to want to glue this cheese slope. This is an actual cheese slope onto pretty much right there, right at the very end. Again, I'm not making another one, so I'm not actually going to glue these together. And then, I don't know, I already said this, but this is more complete. So then you'd glue that onto that. And that's the headpiece. Again, not exactly, because it's all sloppy looking. So once it's all tightened together and properly glued and painted, it would look very nice. So now you just assemble. So you take your Pteranodon, and then you would attach the legs like so. So that way the little tail piece is in the middle, and the legs sticking out on the other side. And then for the headpiece, now because the Pteranodon's head is not the same shape as the lower part of this is, what I had to do is I actually had to take my heated lamp, which is also what functions as what's lighting this video, and I actually had to put this part of the head in, and I kind of had to bend it forward like so, until it was the right shape. So that way it would make it easier to glue it. So that way it doesn't tear as easily. What I should have done, however, is glue it before I started painting the head, because that posed a little bit of a problem, but I only took 2 tries. So now, the little black piece ain't going to be on because it's not glued, but this is how it would go on, like right about like that. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. Okay, so what I had to do to make this fit a little bit better for the headpiece. Do not do this without an adult. Is I had to take my X-Acto knife and I had to cut a little nudge right in the middle there. Right in the middle. I had to cut a little bridge way, so that way it would fit on the nose. But that's basically how to make this pterosaur. You know, it would go on like this. Actually, because it's focusing pretty well. That's how it would look like that, and then with the thing. Now I'm just kind of rambling on, but, and then what I like about the legs and why I decided to keep the legs like this, instead of just keeping the normal legs, and why, was because, so that way he looks bigger than the normal Pteranodon Lego minifigure, and also because in the game he is seen sitting a bit, or all the pterosaurs are seen to be sitting a bit, and because, you know, he looks so low without this leg, without these legs, it kind of just looks like he's just kind of like trying to fly, but he can't. So that's what this little leg thing, it looks like he's got legs, and he's kind of, and he's sitting down, waiting for his turn, or about to fly. And the cool thing is, even though it's all painted over, you can still pose it like when I pose it like this, it kind of looks like he is flying, because the legs are tilted back. Or if I wanted it to look like he's sitting, I would do it like this. But because this isn't painted over, the tail can move really freely, so it'll move with the pole. Because the pole is going to move with this. Because this piece right here is really tight onto the pole, so if you move the leg, it's going to move the pole. But when I painted over it, it actually made it so tight that this piece would rather move than the whole pole. So anyway, this was how I made my Valkyrie 77. And then, of course, maybe I'll talk about the paint in another episode. But really, all it is, I colored everything purple except for the wings. The wings, I started a base color of yellow. Then I put purple over it. Then there was too much purples, so I put some yellow lightning on it. The lightning bolts were too thick, so I had to go over it again with yellow. And then for the headpiece, I just kind of put the yellow down. Then I pretty much the same thing as the wings. Yellow, then the purple. And then more yellow if there was too much purple. I tried to make it so that way there was more purple towards the back. For the back of his body, I just had some yellow stripes on the side, lightning stripes, and then like a darker purple bluish color for his back, and for his like lower feet, the little heel pieces. If it focuses, which it's not because it hates me. That piece right there. And for the more of the wings, I looked at some photos, and there was some blue on his wings. So I added that as well. But I should have added some yellowish red, like I did up here, because I've seen those in photos as well. And all I really did is a little bit of blue on the tip of his mouth. I added a nose and like a little nostril hole. His eyes were like a bright green color. And then I added light purple for like the little nose whole thing. And then the only other color variation really is just the light purple for his like underside, and then I just kind of went over it with yellow and dark purple, or well, the normal purple color for his chest, like the purple, light purple, yellow, and then the light purple. And then for his tail was actually kind of fun, slash it looks kind of like a candle. Like I just had bright yellow at the very tip, and then I had to go into red orange, and then I had to go to purple. And that's pretty much it for the tail. I'm so far very proud of this. My next dinosaur I might do is either a level 40 T-Rex or a more updated version of Omega 9. But for right now, this is what I have. There's comparison to the normal one and then the other one. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial on how I made my Valkyrie 77. And this is Xenomorph Ben, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.